Hey everybody, this is Brendan with Business for Chummies. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Fundrise real estate investment platform. And we're going to be conducting a review of the platform itself from inside my account and just getting a good idea if this is a successful platform and if it's right for you for your real estate investment strategies. So I thought about going through really what Fundrise is presenting as their strategy, and then we'll kind of bounce back and forth between some of their informational content and actually kind of navigate through the inside of the platform within my account. So I'm here on the How It Works page. This is essentially Fundrise's informational document about how their platform works and additional information about their investment strategy. So the first section is really the meat of the meat and potatoes of everything, right? This is the assets. These are the real estate properties that Fundrise acquires and that you can participate and invest in. And so the way this works is as an investor, you're investing in essentially a fund, and a fund is a group of real estate properties. So a single fund can consist of anywhere between 20 to 50 properties, sometimes more, and you are buying shares of that fund. And so the risk is actually spread out across a large number of properties, which I really like. So you're not investing in a single home or a single apartment building. You're investing in an entire fund to where most of the properties, because of their underwriting and investment strategy, are really good properties and have great returns. And if there is one or two failures in the fund, or at least a low returns on the fund, that entire risk is mitigated by the fact that you're not investing in a single property. So let's jump over to my portfolio real quick, and we'll show you kind of how this works on the real world side. So currently in this account, there's 157 active projects, and a project is a single real estate investment. So a project could be a commercial warehouse, it could be um, a retirement community, it could be a track of single family homes, it could be an apartment building, it could be condos, but a single project essentially consists of one large real estate investment. And so currently my risk and my money is spread across 157 active projects. And you can see that breakdown over to the left here. Fundrise over the last year has slowly been migrating all of their, or the majority of their assets into what's called this flagship real estate fund. So this is really their bread and butter of their investment projects. So if I just click on this, you'll see it'll kind of filter down. There's 59 projects within this flagship real estate fund. And what I really like about this is not only can I kind of see the details of this fund, but from an overview of returns and investment, but I can actually see the individual 59 projects that make up this fund. So here down below, I have a list of all 59 projects, and it's currently filtered by the projects that were recently acquired. So the latest acquisition was a single family rentals in Jackson, Florida, and I can even drill down and view additional details about this. So there's some photos about the property. There's even an individual map that shows me where in Jacksonville this property is located, some key facts, some information about the expected rate of returns, things like that, and then a project timeline. So I really enjoy that I have all of the kind of details about my portfolio and where that money's going. Um, I also like the fact that on the dashboard, when there is um, a new acquisition, there's always a blog post related to it. So the Fundrise team is regularly posting content about new acquisitions, keeping you excited about your investment opportunities, and also giving you really detailed information about why they chose these specific properties and what the goal and the plan is to make you money off of this property. So I really like how transparent and how easy and consumable the information is for each specific property. All right, next let's jump over to the fees. So this is really their investment model. Um, One thing I really like about Fundrise is the low fees. So there definitely are fees, but they're nowhere near what you would expect from the quality of the platform and the returns you're getting on your investment. So here's a comparison of some of the other kind of real estate income trusts that are out there, some of the big ones, Blackstone and Starwood, and compared to the Fundrise fees. So my biggest reason for trying Fundrise initially was that sales commission. So a lot of trusts are going to take right off the top when you give them a lump of money to set up your account. They're going to take a sales commission right off the top because someone is paying to get that money and get that investment pool into their organization. Fundrise doesn't do that. If you drop $10,000 into your fund initially, that $10,000 is sitting there as an investment. They're not taking that percentage off the top. Next is an annual servicing fee. So this is really just kind of the basic flat rate for processing your accounts. And this is a flat rate of 0.15% currently, compared a little bit higher to some of the others. So essentially, for every $1,000 you have invested, you're paying $1.50 every year for that money to be managed. And then next you have the annual management fee. So this is a little bit different. You don't actually see this built out. You don't see this kind of billed as a line item in your fee structure. This is actually built into the funds themselves. So there's a 0.85% annual management fee on each fund, and that so that for every $1,000 you have invested, you're spending $8.50 for the team to manage really the entire platform. And this is where you're getting the team, the Fundrise team, they're looking at properties, they're doing the research, they're investing in those properties, they're making it available to you via the platform. This is really where you're paying for your access to the platform. And in my opinion, it's significantly lower than if you were to go out and hire really anyone to help you with your financial management. And then at the bottom here, just an indicator, there is no carried interest profits that's charged by Fundrise. Now let's jump over into my account and kind of take a look at the actual fees that have been incurred over the last investment period. So here I have my account. Started this back in 2019, and now we've kind of gone here till July 2022. And over that entire period, I've incurred just under $11 of advisory fees. So these are the advisory fees. Remember, this is not the management fee. These are just the kind of the annual servicing fees here, advisory fees. The management fee, again, is kind of baked into the individual funds. Um, and so I want to now kind of walk you through the platform. That's the last section here of the how it works is really the platform is giving you full insight and understanding of what it is you're investing in and how you're making returns. And so that's what we want to kind of finish this review and do a walkthrough of the platform itself. So here I'm on the main overview page. This gives me kind of a basic understanding of what's going on with my account. But I'm going to jump over into the performance tab here. This is where you get some more detailed information about what's going on with your investments. So year-to-date returns here at the top, and then I can expand this to show kind of the returns at the fund level. So at the fund level, I can see kind of the quarter by quarter um, uh, returns with the year to date on the right, and then I can roll that up and see year to date. I've made about a 6.2% return on my investment for 2022. Next below that is the annual return. So these are the last 3 years of returns, kind of shown side by side. So 2020, pretty good, 7.6%. 2021 was a ridiculous year for Fundrise. They've got blog posts, kind of, they did so well, they had to warn people, don't expect this to repeat again. It was just an amazing year. Um, they hope to continue to see good returns as we're seeing in 2022, but probably nowhere near the 2021 rates. So overall, this number is pretty skewed because of 2021, but I think overall you can see that the investments and return on your investment it's not something to balk at. It is pretty decent here, and the reason I think it's actually extremely valuable, obviously it's not a 10, 20% return that you might get on other types of financial assets. But what's great about it is you really just throw your money into your account, and the Fundrise team and all of the people that are doing the research, that are investing in the properties, that are making sure your risk is being spread, that's all being done for you. It's very little involvement on your end. You're not having to pick and choose which ones are right. You don't need to be a real estate genius to understand how to invest in it. Really, you're taking full confidence in the Fundrise team and their platform. And over the last 2 years, I've definitely almost 3 years, I've seen that this platform does work. I have been getting my returns steadily and consistently, and I continue to make contributions, and I probably will continue to make contributions for the long haul. So down below here is a roll-up of the net returns. Um, so a very small account. Again, this is just something that I've been planning to do very long term. This is not like my major nest egg. Um, but you can see since 2019, I've invested a total of 6,400 into the account, and that has given me a return of $1,600, which is pretty good, giving me a final balance here in July of 2022 of $8,000. And that may not seem that may not seem like a lot, but you'll notice the investment graph here, because what's happening is you're getting percentage returns on the amount that you have invested. And so in the beginning, that's going to be slow going, right? But as your investment uh, total value grows, you're going to start seeing really this curve go upwards exponentially. And so the last thing I wanted to show you was really the calculator. So this is Fundrise's calculator. It's based on a 7 to 12% estimated return, which gives you a current average of 9.1. I think this calculator is a little bit high. But you can see with a monthly investment of $300, which is what I'm doing right now, by the time, with my current investment where it stands, by the time I hit age 67, I'd have about $500,000 in my account. And that's pretty good for a $300 a month kind of no-brainer investment. And then if you're looking at something to maybe replace the amount you're contributing from a 401k, you might be investing a little bit more, or maybe you're investing a little bit less. But it is definitely a great strategy. I'm very happy with the platform, and I'll continue to invest in it. And so I think that'll conclude our review. Hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll try to provide some insight and information if you need any detailed questions answered. Also, if you're planning on opening a Fundrise account, go ahead and click the referral link in the description, and that'll get us both $50. That's a pretty good deal. Hope you learned something, had some fun. Don't forget to follow the channel for more great videos, and we'll see you next time.